Boom, boom, we're good. You ready to get started?
Good? I'm ready.
All right. Today, I got on my man, one of my old friends from the post office cafe, Noah Watral.
What's up? I'm super stoked to be here. Thank you for having me.
Dude, it's my fucking pleasure,
been
man.
way too long.
Oh, my God. Dude, definitely since before the pandemic, for sure.
Yes. Yeah, we definitely haven't gotten together since the pandemic.
Nah, no way. I mean, I remember, like, last year you went to the Dominican Republic, right?
I went in 2018.
When did you do what was that?
The first time I went?
The second time, I guess. Whenever you just got back.
Oh, whenever I left. When did I leave? I left March 28th and I came back June 19th.
Oh wow, I guess I'm bugging. I thought you went last year.
Nah, I went. You probably remember because that's when we were working, and I went that first time with Peter.
Yes.
And I went with just some other people from the group, but that was 2018, I believe.
Yeah, that's when I first started working there.
Yeah, I think we both February, right?
Yeah, bro. I remember like the exact date, bro. February 28th.
28th?
2018.
Wow.
I don't know why. I got this like weird fucking thing with like dates and shit. I don't know why. I just remember them oddly well.
I'm terrible. I'm the exact opposite. Terrible with dates. Terrible.
I'm weak. But yeah, man. You're looking good, bro.
I appreciate it. I'm feeling good, man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling so much better. Like even a year ago, like just so much better. I'm
and
healthier.
what a wild year it's been, right?
I know, dude. I mean, you're what, 21 years old?
22 next week.
22 next week? Really?
Yeah.
Happy early birthday.
Oh, thank you.
But in your almost 22 years of living, would you have ever expected something like this?
Yeah.
Really?
Low key, yeah. Honestly,
Wow,
I mean,
okay.
I'll keep it a buck. You know, I'm not surprised one bit. You know,
Yeah.
we were always like due for that shit. You know, that's just a part of history, is pandemics and major diseases and stuff like that. So I didn't expect it to like be blown out of proportion the way it was.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
it's definitely like insane.
Insane. I feel like I can't even remember half the stuff. Like, it took away a whole year, but now that year is a whole blur, you know?
In a way, yeah.
I mean...
Some parts of it for sure.
Some parts, yeah. There were definitely other parts that stood out, but...
100%. No, 100%. What did you get up to that whole time, bro?
Well, I mean, going back from the beginning, this is the beginning.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go home from college for a spring break, just for a week, right? So we go home, and I want to say 2 or 3 days before we were supposed to head back, we get a message. All classes are online, right? I'm like, okay, this is weird. I mean, I came back, I was working at the PO, whatever, and then I remember working one night, and the NBA got canceled. I was like, oh,
that's weak.
No. I was like, if the NBA got canceled, this is bad. And I think I worked at the PO for 3 more days. They put me on furlough. I was like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, online classes were not doing it for me. I can't learn that way. I'm sure neither can you. Online classes,
no shot.
Half asleep, having to type up everything. No, I can't do that. And especially video Zoom classes, man. I can't do that.
Were you genuinely interested in the subjects that you were learning?
I was, but at the same time, I mean, it's college classes, it's just a whole new environment. I mean, no one was ever used to that in high school and elementary school, this online learning. So now it's just, you're responsible for literally everything. And I mean, I was probably like most kids sitting in bed on the Zoom call half asleep.
Yeah.
So it's hard to absorb information that way, you know?
Oh, 100%, bro. I definitely feel for anyone who was in college during that time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Even now, like, dude, they're talking about more lockdowns now.
I know.
Isn't that fucking wild?
Crazy.
So
everyone is so ready to go back out. Nope. Gotta stay in.
Yeah. I think we're staying in, motherfucker. We ain't staying in. Get out of here, bro.
No one.
No
No
shot.
one is staying.
Bro, no shot. If everyone got together and just like went to the beach one day, what are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do,
Bro? If literally every business, if like 95% of businesses were just like, yeah, we're gonna stay open.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna fine everybody.
They're gonna
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Exactly.
Bro, and like, dude, literally, there's been like on Long Island in the past month and a half, like sub 200 cases, I think.
For real.
I'm pretty sure.
I haven't even been keeping up with this, so I have no idea.
Bro,
But
it's craziness.
how are they gonna lock that down? Just sub 200K. That's, I mean, still 200 people in hindsight.
I can't wait to look that up and be like super wrong on that too. I'm gonna have to put like a graphic on the screen, like 10,000 people.
But still, like, that's really not a lot of people. I mean, 200, yeah. My heart's out to those 200 people, but still.
Bro, listen. The majority of people who have COVID have mild cases anyway.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Dude, I had COVID. I literally had like the lightest cough. I was like had some phlegmsky,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just had like a cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously it was the Rona, and I didn't go out. I stayed in my fucking room for like literally 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. But
But-
also, you're a very healthy guy.
I am.
And I mean, that's something that the doctors weren't really talking about. Is keeping yourself healthy is one way to get these symptoms down.
Well, think about it. 80% of all people who were hospitalized during COVID, and this is a direct number from the CDC, were obese.
Really?
Yeah, or had some sort of
Huh.
comorbidity.
Wow, I did
And-
not know that.
Yeah, so like literally the majority of people who had major complications
Mm-hmm.
were genuinely unhealthy people. You know, like my mom was very freaked out by COVID. You know, she's a nurse, and in the beginning, she works at a hospital out west, and she said that they had to have a meat truck outside to store some of the dead bodies.
For real.
Yeah, because
Oh
people
my
were, because that was the time when like all the people in the nursing homes were like stuck with each other.
Yeah.
You know, and,
Yeah.
and Cuomo just like said, no, you literally have to stay in the nursing home. So a bunch of old people were just like,
I mean, and that was another problem. Your immune system isn't going to build up when you're stuck inside.
oh, 100%.
And if, say, they had to go out to get groceries, now they're bringing that back to everyone else in the nursing home? I mean, yeah, I'm all for not going out and clubbing and party, because that's dangerous. But locking everyone inside, I mean, it's got to be a better way.
It's just crazy because, like, why aren't we promoting healthier lifestyles?
Why aren't we? Yeah.
Maybe because McDonald's makes America too much money. It's facts, though, bro. McDonald's, Wendy's, BK.
America runs on Dunkin'.
Yo, don't be fucking with my brand like that, bro.
No, Dunkin'.
I've moved on to Gregory's Coffee.
Gregory's.
Yeah, it's a place. It's I think they have a few locations, but they have one in Deer Park that's like, it's expensive as fuck. Though,
Really?
dude.
It's some
Bro,
good coffee though, probably, right?
it's gas.
It's good.
No, it's gas. It's gas. It's good coffee, for sure. But it is bread.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like, my shit is a large hot latte, whole milk and 1 sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like $5.95, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
Bro.
Bro.
They better be using like some fucking Ethiopian coffee beans, like some fucking farmed and fucking literally hand-picked by like supermodels or some shit, bro. I ain't fucking with no bullshit right now if I'm paying $5.95 a fucking cup.
Get out of here.
Get
man.
outta here,
There better
bro.
be some high quality milk, high quality sugar, like everything, man. Just.
Oh, yeah, but it is just wild.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is so expensive on this island, especially,
So
bro.
expensive. So expensive, man.
Dude, just to go to the beach is $10.
Is it really?
Yeah, Robert Moses is $10, bro.
That's wild.
Insane.
For what? For what? It's not.
You gotta
like,
pay the maintenance crew. What do we get taxed for, bro?
I'm pretty sure those buildings over there haven't changed in what? 20 years? 30
Oh,
years? I
dude.
mean, I've never seen them change. I've been alive 20 years.
Deadass, though. Dude, well, you know what? No, I will say that at Robert Moses at Field 5, they have like you know the big hut they have?
Yeah.
They added like a huge ass bar to it.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will give them credit on that because that's kind of fire. Like, I was at the beach the other day, like last Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I had to dip. I had to do like something for my boy. Like, and I was like, you know what? First, I'm gonna stop and grab a drink. And dude,
Hey, if it's there, why not, right?
dude, deadass. And like in America, at least, I've never had that experience.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what they got? The Salt Shack over at Cedar, the Overlook Bar or something, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's really not like that's all the way up. If it's on the beach or if it's right like next to the sand or whatever, and you're just chilling, you get the best of both worlds, the beach and the bar,
100%.
It's not separated.
Yeah. I still ain't been to Salt Shack yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, neither have I.
One of my friends is trying to get me to go this weekend, but bro, it's $40 a whip, bro. I swear to God, and that doesn't even count the costs of like everything else. I mean, I'm not drinking, I'm not eating too much, but fucking $40 just to park your car, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Crazy. For what? For what?
The experience.
Well, that's like they have, during at Christmas time, the go-go lights.
Facts.
It's like $50-$60 just to drive your car through the lights. Like,
bro, it literally cost me like $40 to fill up my tank. Like, what the fuck?
And you got to use the whole tank to get over to Jones Beach anyway.
Saying, well, now you live pretty close.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Jealous you motherfuckers, bro. Babylon living. That's fucking sick, bro. I want a house of Bab one day.
Yeah.
I want a house of Bab one day for
if you
sure.
want to pay those taxes, though.
Dead ass, though. You know what? I'll have the money, though, one day.
You will. Manifesting.
Yeah, damn right. I want one of them waterfront properties with a dock.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I want to go paddle boarding in the morning whenever I want to.
Yeah. Would you want one over by, like, South of Montauk, by the pool over there? Or by, like, Oak Beach or... What's that? Shelter Island?
Shelter Island's, like, way out east.
What's that one right there? Captree.
Captree? Nah, I want one, like... You know when you go down to, like, the pier and shit? Like, the one where everyone goes to, like, hook up and fish for crabs? I know, very, very odd fucking place to do. Two very odd activities in one place.
One car hooking up right here, and the next car, they're looking for crabs or whatever.
But it's dead ass, though. It's a fact.
It's Babylon for you.
Dead ass, though. But yeah, no, like, you know how you have those houses? Like, you see the Venetian right there, overlooking the water, and then you have, like, those houses?
Yeah.
I want that kind of house.
Okay.
You can kind of see, like, the Robert Moses Bridge.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
The only thing, man, the bay is so nasty. So nasty.
All right. No, your facts. Your facts.
I mean, you're not going to get much better over here.
That's over here, at least, yeah.
Yeah.
If you did go out east, it'd be a little bit different, but out east, it's just, bro, you want to talk about bougie.
You want to talk about bougie.
Too bougie, bro.
You worked over there, didn't you?
For a minute.
How, I mean...
It's fucking insane.
What, did you just walk up like, am I even supposed to be here right now?
Dude, honestly, they just live a different life, those people.
Different life.
First off, they're never in the house. Anyway, some are, some people do live there like year round. But a lot of them, bro, that's like their vacation home. Like their summer home.
I mean, you got celebrity tool vacation down here.
Dude, deadass. I mean,
crazy.
You got the Biebs out there for sure, renting houses from time to time.
The Biebs is definitely down there.
Fucking
Kardashians probably got a house down there.
You already know, bro. I mean, I've been in some houses like 3 stories with a basement, or not 2 stories with a basement. Excuse me. I don't think they're allowed to have 3 stories out there.
Wow.
Yeah, for zoning, but yeah, like huge houses, and I'm talking like.
I mean, they don't even gotta be tall. They're just
huge.
Dude,
I mean, I've literally seen some of the most beautiful properties that this earth has to offer.
Yeah.
Well, not this earth, but definitely Long Island.
And it's crazy how you got, that's an hour, 45 minutes away? I mean, Wine Dance is right here. The crime, the poverty over here, it's...
Unfortunate, man.
Literally the same county.
And it's literally the same county.
Yeah.
Dude, that's just how crazy Long Island is, though.
Yeah.
I mean, even out there, bro.
Yeah.
Even out there, there's some crazy air. Like, you ready for this?
What?
Dude, I went out in Hampton Bays the other night.
Okay.
With my boy.
Mm-hmm.
We went to this place, bro. This story is ridiculous. I gotta sit up for this one. Dude, so fucking, there's like an outside table at this bar, like an outside section.
Mm-hmm.
And we go in, we grab a pitcher of Montauk's, and then my boy's like, yo, I'm gonna go grab a beer. While my boy goes to go grab a beer, a crackhead punches a lady in the face.
Get out of here.
Bro, he socks a lady. And
in front of everyone.
No one saw it. But the lady comes running out of the parking lot, and she comes up to the bouncer. It's like this tall Russian guy, and she's like, "This motherfucker just hit me. This fucking motherfucker!" Like freaking out. And so we're all just shook. We're all intoxicated and just like, "What the fuck is going on?" Right now? And dude, this tall Russian bouncer, he just like walks up to this crackhead, and he's like, "What is problem?" Dude, this fucking crackhead, he's geeking, bro. Poor guy, honestly. He's definitely gripped by the fucking addiction because he was just like, I need a fucking ambulance, bro. I need a fucking, can't you see me, bro? I need a fucking ambulance.
That's wild.
He was freaking, bro.
I mean, that's some of the scariest stuff to see. Like, when you see that, like, it's different because it's all over social media. You could go on World Star and see it every day. When you actually see it happening,
it's a different world. Like, you never know how you're going to react until you're in the situation.
Yeah.
And I did not react well. I was just like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
I was also high off my ass and down a few Montauk's, so that definitely didn't help.
Yeah.
But dude,
like, this could be me. What if the weed has addicted to me?
But we were all caught. It was like 6 of us, and we were caught so off guard.
Yeah.
But dude, so the bouncer's like, you cannot come inside. He's like, I don't want to fucking come inside, bro. I ain't coming inside, motherfucker. Get me a fucking ambulance. He's like freaking out, bro.
That's wild.
Dude, get this. He socks the bouncer.
No.
Yep. Dude, he goes,
What'd
bouncer eats it, bro. He's like, Jetty, bye. Bro. I swear to God, he took it like a shot of vodka, bro. I'm telling you, it was nothing to him.
Crazy. This guy was probably huge, wasn't he?
He was like 6'2". It was a pretty big guy.
Built?
Little bit.
All right.
But the crackhead, he was just like a crackhead.
Very
skinny.
Yeah.
But very veiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
But dude, fucking, all these townies just start to like chase him now.
Shh.
So he runs out into the street, and the street has a speed limit of like 40, bro. So you already know cars are going past at 50.
Yeah.
Bro, he misses a car going like 50 whatever by like an inch.
Shh.
He runs out, he socks the bouncer, runs. Everyone starts chasing him, and he almost gets demolished by this whip.
Jesus. That's wild.
Bro. Next thing you know, the townies are chasing him down the block, and they're like, let's fucking get him. I have never seen this shit, bro. It was literally like watching.
I thought you were in like a movie or something.
Dude, and then literally, all the townies start chasing him down the block. My buddy walks out the bar. He sits down at the table. He's like, what's going on, guys? And we're like, dude, you just missed the most fucking insane shit ever.
Your buddy missed all of that.
Dude, he missed a scene out of like a medieval movie where like the mob comes out with like the fucking torches and shit. Dude, it was ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a bad start to the night. It was a shitty night. That was fucking insane. Like, I've never experienced anything like that in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some craziness, but definitely not like that.
No, that definitely is a high moment in the in the crazy category.
Yeah. That was just a wild weekend. Speaking of wild shit.
Speaking of wild shit.
How was your previous trip, brother?
It was, I mean, dude, crazy. I mean, we were just talking, I went there in 2018, and ever since then, I've known that that's kind of what I wanted to do. Service work, world affairs, culture engagement, all that type of stuff. So, I'm working. I'm doing the online school, and I'm like, this isn't for me. I can't stay home any longer. That's really what it was. I can't stay home and do the same routine any longer. You know.
100%.
I'm that type of person where I'm in my next place already. When I'm still home or whatever. You know.
I love that shit.
I gotta be doing something. So I took the semester off. I hit up the woman who I did that 2018 trip with, and I said, hey, look, I'm really not feeling this whole online school. I mean, I did a trip with you a few years ago. You were really cool. I know me and you kind of hit it off well. Is there any way you guys got any internships or just kind of projects, you know? Just anything for me to get out the house.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically what I said to her. And so she texts me back or emails me back 3 days later maybe. And it's like, hey, yeah, I remember you. This would be awesome. Let's get this started, whatever. So, I mean, this is a month before I actually leave. And I'm like, yeah, she's like, how long would you like to go for? I'm like, 15 weeks, whatever. She's like, the best we could do is 12. I'm like, 12? That's perfect.
Fire.
That's
3 months? That's
3
amazing.
months? Exactly. Right? That's what I'm saying. 3 months? Perfect. I'll take it. So I'm meeting with her on Zoom. We're having Spanish lessons. We're getting ready, having some cultural lessons. And then finally, I leave. We stay in the capital for a week. That's just kind of, we stayed right in the Zona Colonial, which is where Christopher Columbus first came.
And that's in the DR?
That's in the DR, yep.
So what's that, Santo Domingo?
Santo Domingo,
Okay.
yep. Santo Domingo is pretty big. And it's just like New York. It's got different boroughs and stuff. So Zona Colonial is one of them. And so we stayed there for like a week, did some historical tours, I guess you could say.
I love that shit, though.
No, it was dope. I mean, social studies was always my favorite in school just because
Dead ass.
it's like math, science. Science was cool, but social studies, just learning about the past, like,
It hits different.
it hits different. It really does. It really does. Especially, I mean, yeah, it's one thing that you're learning in school from a textbook, from a teacher, whatever. But when you're actually there, seeing the fortresses, the houses, the nuts, crazy. So yeah, we stayed there, and then so I left. No, my last day in Zona Colonial was Easter Sunday.
Whoa.
And that whole week for them is really important. Is Semana Santa. So there was like pretty much no one in the capital because they're all going home, back to the campos, back to wherever they're from, usually to meet up with family. So that Easter Sunday, we went to church. We were meeting up with people, whatever. And then we leave, and man, I get to the campo. I'm like, I don't think I could do this. 3 months. I mean, dirt roads.
Yeah.
No cell service. No electricity, but spotty. No water. No. I mean, it was hot, man. It was,
100.
And when I got there, it was dry. No rain, nothing. So
Yikes.
it took me a few weeks, and I'm like, can I really? What am I getting myself into really here? You know, like, come on. But I think you're probably familiar with Justin Wren, the MMA fighter, ex-MMA fighter.
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. No. Well, he did a trip to the Congo in Africa, and he started building wells, and he started building
Whoa.
houses and stuff for them.
Sounds like some Akon shit, bro.
It does sound like some Akon shit, doesn't it?
That's fire.
But he wrote a book about it, and that was one of the books I read down there. And man, it really helped me. Like, just
Whoa.
put it into, like, I'm supposed to be here. I'm here for a reason. Like, I get through this. It's going to suck. It's going to be hard. But at the end, it's going to be so worth it, you know? And, I mean, I feel like if I didn't read that book, I would have still gotten comfortable with everything. I still would have gotten into the flow. But it kind of helped me get it, you know,
Oh, I know.
like why I was actually there.
Well, I mean, I give you a lot of credit. You know, you have a lot of balls to do something like that.
Mm.
You know, it really does take a lot of courage to put yourself in a place, you know, not just for fun. You know, you're going there to legitimately cause change.
Yep.
You know, or at least do some sort of positive benefit.
Yeah.
You know, whenever I've traveled, it's for drinking, fun, boozing, whatever, you know. But you literally went out into the world to try and create positive change. That's insane.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Not deadass, though. I have a lot of respect for you for that.
Thank you. But, I mean, yeah, that's exactly what it was, is pretty much using my privilege and giving back. Because, well, we all know being white in America is pretty much the top tier. So, I mean, I'm not in a lot of problems that, I mean, even people here, but people in the DR, people in Africa, people everywhere around the world, they're not as privileged as you and I are.
No, for sure.
And
yeah, people definitely don't understand, like, just living in this country.
Yeah.
Just having cell service.
Is
just having running water.
Game changer. Changer.
Plumbing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like things that we take way for granted.
I mean, that was one of the things I realized there. I'm like, wow, I would really love to just wash my hands right now. I would really love to check my Instagram, check my Snapchat, whatever. I would really love a comfy bed. But it's crazy.
Bro, some of the biggest problems we have here, alcohol addiction. I mean, that's definitely a big thing in poor countries.
Yeah.
But, like, it's so readily available here.
Mm-hmm.
Porn addiction. Social media addiction.
Everything.
You know, people who are just anxious because they're not getting the attention they want on social media and shit.
Yeah.
That's only in, like, these Western developed nations.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely see that in some up-and-coming nations as well. You know, like in South America, you have, like, Argentina, Brazil, a lot of countries that do have, like, heavy social media presence, you know, and sort of up-and-coming.
Yeah.
But for a lot of the world and a lot of the population, you know, that's just not even a thing.
Not even. They don't even think about
Unthinkable.
It's like it's a whole different 2021 and you have all these countries and it's just different.
Yep.
You know? Crazy.
Yeah, it is actually.
And I mean, not to diminish any of the problems going on here. I mean, depression, anxiety, all the stuff that you just talked about.
Plenty.
But it's, I mean,
it pales in comparison.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. I was going to say they're easy problems.
Like, dude, I don't care how much shit I get. Would you rather be depressed and not want to get out of bed in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you want to have to get out of bed, 16-hour work day in the fields, shitty water, no plumbing, no electricity, no social media?
Have to do it every single day.
You get Sunday off, you know, if you're religious.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't get every other day off. You don't get to go to the beach on Saturday.
Nope. You don't get to go to the bar.
You maybe get a vacation once every few years.
Mm-hmm.
But your vacation is shortly ended because you have to go back to the fields.
Yep.
Bro, people literally still work in fields with limited technology.
Dude, that's actually one of the things I want to talk about. So that is what they do where I was staying. So I was staying with the host family. It's just a regular community. There's no American influence there. There's no no government assistance, nothing. It's just that community.
Mm-hmm.
And they, fields. So their pretty much only way of revenue is the crops. I mean, they do have like little corner stores, whatever. The teachers make money, but really the families rely on the crops. And halfway through my trip, I went to a different campo. It was a little bit more developed. It had streets, it had technology, it had Wi-Fi, whatever. Mm-hmm. But one thing that other campo had that the one I was staying in didn't was a tractor. And I know that seems like a tractor.
That's huge.
It's huge.
That's major.
Huge. Because we had two bulls, right, with a little contraption on the back and just rip up the land. And I mean, these fields were huge. It would take weeks to rip up all the land. Weeks. With a tractor, it's a few days. I mean, just the stuff we take for granted, man.
No one thinks about it.
No one thinks about it.
Dude, even some of the worst, like, homeless people in this country.
Mm.
I was in... Yo, you ready for this one, bro?
Mm.
I was in the city. I go to this Russian sauna, all right?
Okay.
It's literally, like, blocks away from the Trade Center. So you get a lot of characters down there.
Yeah.
We went to this pizza place. It's called Joe's Pizza. It's actually, low-key famous. Like, mad, like, celebrities went in there and shit. They had,
Okay.
like, pictures all over the wall.
It's not famous enough until the Barstool guy reviews it. Has your
Weak. I don't know if Dave Portnoy made his way down there, bro. That's weak because it is such a fact. But yeah, no, we were there. Like I was there with my buddy.
Mm-hmm.
We got slices and we sat outside. This homeless guy walks up to us, and he was just like talk. We were just like bullshitting, you know, like he wasn't asking us for money.
Yeah.
We were just bullshitting. And he was like, he pulls out his fucking phone, bro. This guy's got a phone. He's got data. He's on Instagram.
Shh.
Bro, he just like lives off of like, you know, like people will like be very kind to him, you know, like ladies in Whole Foods will give him like $100 gift card for Whole Foods, you know what I mean? So he'll have like food for like the week.
Yeah.
And he saves up like whatever quantity of money, and in the winter he'll fly down to like Miami.
Really?
Yep. And he'll be a homeless person on like the beach in Miami because it's a lot warmer, obviously.
Yeah, you can't really be a homeless person in New York. It's
no
very
fucking
tough.
way,
Very
dude. That's crazy.
In the winter?
In the winter, like God bless. That's nuts. I feel bad for anyone who doesn't have that opportunity to fucking dip.
Yeah.
But like, I was asking him, I was like, yo, is that like a common thing? He's like, yeah, like a lot of homeless people, like we just head out, like we just dip, yo. Like I'm down in the park. I don't want a job, bro. I'm cool with this.
Yeah.
I'm cool grifting, you know, like.
Yeah.
He's cool with it, bro.
I mean, I'm pretty sure at one point that's kind of how you get, you know, it's like that becomes your new norm.
In a way.
You just,
for sure.
You get to living in the streets and you're like, I don't really feel like going back to work because I haven't been working for so long.
Yeah.
You know, it's a sad cycle, man.
It is wild. But you know, it's just crazy too, because like he seemed like he was having fun with it.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Like, dude.
That's the thing. And it's like,
well, hey, more power to him, you know.
more power to him.
He chose it. I respect it.
But that just proves your point where the poor people here are, I mean,
still way more well off.
Exactly. I mean, I wasn't going to stereotype the.
No, dude, I'm not afraid to say it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's such a fact.
Yeah.
If you go to Africa, where they have, you know, like, let's talk about the Congo again. They literally have warlords that go and terrorize villages where they're building mud huts.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to talk about getting clean water. Individuals in these communities still have to walk 20 miles, or not 20 miles. That's a fucking stretch, but miles to get fresh water.
And sometimes it won't even be fresh. It'll be bacteria ridden. They'll be malnourished. Sometimes it's dirty water, you know, and that's.
And think of this too, America, 1/3 of the population is obese.
Yeah.
And then when you look out in like the continent of Africa, the majority of the population is malnourished.
If you see an obese person in Africa, no, you don't.
Dude, it's nuts. I mean, and it is unfortunate, you know, because, you know, I was actually watching a video about geography and how it affects the economics.
Okay.
So longer continents like South America and Africa, part of the reason that they have like a lot of struggles is because there's so many different climates on one continent.
Yeah.
And that's why there's so many different like groups, because like when you go to Africa, there's not just like Africans.
Yeah.
You start off in North Africa, you've got, you know, like fucking like the Moroccans, you got the Egyptians, then you go a little bit deeper, you get a little bit deeper. There's so many fucking different types of people there, bro. So many different nations and sub-nations.
Yeah.
And when you put these borders around them, you know, like there's like so many different nations where there's just micro-nations essentially inside of them.
Exactly.
Of different subsets of people. So how are they all supposed to get along together when they're living in different climates? You got 2 different climates in the same nation.
Yeah.
Like 5 different climates in the same continent.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard for like everything to amalgamate.
Wild. And it's at the same time, how do you, what you were just saying, how do you make those people interact when they're also pinned against each other by the
100%.
government. I mean, they got to fight for land. They got to fight for food. They got to fight for water. I mean, if the other tribes over there, I'm not really going to get along with them if we got to fight. I mean, it seems like the reasonable thing to team up together, but I feel like that's not really.
In some areas, that's just not really viable, though, and especially because, like, human nature is just tribal in general.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're built to be tribal.
Yeah.
We're built to stick with our own, and we're obviously, like, the more and more the time goes on, and the more that nations develop, we're starting to become a more unified and globalized society where everyone's starting to understand. There's obviously the differences, between cultures and still between geography and climate, but we're starting to melt together a little bit more.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, day by day.
Exactly. I think it has some part to do with social media too. I mean, as much
Oh,
as I hate
100%.
social media.
Facts. I'm addicted.
Are you?
100%.
I used to be.
I still am.
Are you?
Oh yeah, it's bad. Like, actually, it's funny. I just started. I used to journal a little bit, like, especially back during, like, the whole lockdown period and shit.
Yeah.
And I just started, like, this new chapter in it where I'm just writing up, like, ways to curb, like, not my anxieties, but, like, things that bother me. And my social media addiction is like a big part of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard, man. It's hard.
Dude.
I don't think that. I mean, part of the reason I'm not on social media so much is because I was 3 months without it. So if I didn't do that, I probably would still be addicted.
No, 100%.
It's
100%.
hard, man. When you find yourself scrolling, you look at the clock, it's been 2 minutes. You're like, I just like 2 posts. What?
Endlessly
How is it
scrolling.
2 hours already?
Endlessly scrolling.
Endless.
It's honestly sad. I've made it a mission, though, like, now, no social media before 12 o'clock noon.
Okay.
And no social media after 8 p.m.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you been sticking to that?
I only just came up with that yesterday. I'm going to keep it a buck with you, bro. I literally just wrote it down.
That's great.
I just fucking wrote it down
Hey,
yesterday.
at least you got to start somewhere, right?
Not because, like, so yesterday, bro. Oh my God, dude, I had a sandwich the other day.
With your vinegar?
Nah, actually, it already came with vinegar because I pre-ordered it. But, dude, I had this sandwich and it fucked me up.
Really?
Dude. Oh, so I was shitting water, bro. Dead ass.
Was it a Taco Bell sandwich?
Nah, it was from one of my favorite delis. I will not name drop them because I do appreciate the service that they provide for the community. But hey, sometimes you get a rotten egg within the bunch. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I had this Sammy, and, like, literally an hour later, I was just like, ugh.
That doesn't feel right.
Yeah, on Wednesday night.
Ooh.
And then on yesterday, I was like, oof. A little rough today, huh? And then last night, bro, so I was working on something. And then I went to the gym, and I had a pad session. And I was hitting pads, and I was like, oh my God, dude.
Can't do it.
Dude, I was like, I feel bad for the guy who was holding past me because I was like, oh my fucking God, I can't fucking do this shit right now. I was struggling hard.
That's great.
It was terrible. Dude. Yeah.
I could just see you. One more punch.
Dead ass. I still got the work in, but fuck, dude. I missed, like, usually I take like 4 classes on a Thursday night. I'm taking a step back from grappling now.
Okay.
I'm just doing the kickboxing since I have a kickboxing only fight. But usually I'm at the gym on Thursday night from like 5 p.m. till like 8:39. And
That's a long gym session.
Oh, dude, I overtrain hard. Dude, I was literally sick. I had a head cold for like 2 weeks because I was just like not giving myself any rest.
Damn.
And like my sleep was all fucked up. Like they say that a big symptom of overtraining is insomnia.
Okay.
Dude, I would literally be waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning just like,
Damn.
what the fuck?
So
why am I awake right now?
Not only were you overworking, you weren't getting any sleep either. That's crazy.
Yeah, my recovery was not great. But it is what it is. And now I'm starting to dial in on my routine, tapering back the training a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
How is that, man? You must be feeling pretty gnarly right now.
I feel vicious.
Do you?
I feel vicious for
That's
sure.
awesome.
I feel
That's
vicious,
awesome.
bro.
I mean,
I feel ready to fucking take this guy's head off.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Do you know him? Or is
Nah.
this gonna be your first time meeting him?
Yeah, it's gonna be my, like at the weigh-in is gonna be my first time meeting him. I mean, I'm gonna be chummy with him. I'm not gonna fucking cause beef when there's no beef.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to be a little fucking, you know, like, and then whatever, you know, like, it is what it is. It's a fight. You got to do what you got to do to fucking get mad at someone, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at the guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's just a body that's gonna be put in a bag. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Man, it's been over a year since I seen you. Still a cocky ass motherfucker.
Oh, dude, I'm still the most cocky motherfucker that you've ever met, bro. It's unfortunate, but
that's awesome. I gotta give it to you though, man. I mean, talk about someone who just does whatever the fuck they want.
Thank you.
I mean,
I definitely pride myself on that.
I mean, it's true. I wish I was more like you. I mean, yeah, I just went on a trip, but
I was literally about to
still,
say, this is the reason why I fucking hang out with you, though, and like I bring you on these things, because you are that guy.
I know, but I'm getting there, I'll say.
Slowly but surely. I mean, it takes time.
It does take time. It does. But
You
I
know-
mean, I feel like you don't really care what other people think about you.
Nah.
You do what you feel is good inside. I mean, first off with the music. And
That was
then
fun.
you started the kickboxing when we were still working at the post office. I remember, because then I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Yo, John, let's fight." And
Dude, I
now-
started kickboxing because of post office.
Really?
Yeah. You know the story, right? Of how I first started training?
I probably do, but I think I forgot.
Do you remember there was like this one bouncer. He was like bald, big white guy, super tall, kind of had a big gut.
Yep.
Bro, one night I was walking out the place and like I was already like wanting to join the gym.
Yeah.
So I was already gonna do it. But this like literally fucking jump started my shit. You ready for this? July 27th. Actually, 2 days ago was my 3-year fucking reunion of signing up at Long Island MMA. July 28th, 2018 is when I
Wow.
signed up. So literally the night before, which would have been July 27th, I was walking out of the place.
Uh-huh.
And you remember me. I was like a powerlifter, and so I was walking around like a fucking dickhead. So I'm walking out, bro. And the bouncer looked at me and he goes, "You need me to walk you to your car?" Dude. And I was like, this motherfucker right now, bro. And he was living rent free the whole night,
No,
bro.
that would get to me too.
Oh, that was under my skin.
Yeah.
That was like, you know Frank Sinatra? I've got you under my skin. That motherfucker
That
was
motherfucker.
living there, son. So the next morning or like afternoon, I was in the gym signing up.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I wanted to come in. And he was like, oh, yeah, you just got to do a trial class. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do the trial class. I did the trial class. I was like, yep, my mind's made up. Sign. $190 a month. Don't worry about it. Fucking ridiculous.
So have you seen that guy since? The security guy?
I definitely
What
have.
about now? You want me to walk you to your car?
I definitely have, you know. I definitely did while I was working there, but I haven't seen him afterwards.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I've been in post office a little bit, but I don't think I've ever like had like a Saturday night out at post office, you know what I mean, where there would be bouncers there and shit. I
Yeah.
haven't been to lifeguard night, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
It is
But
what
that-
it is.
that's just the past now.
The past, exactly.
We've had some wild times though, you and I.
Dude.
You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
I don't
bro.
want to violate you on your show, but there's that one memory I'll never forget.
Oh wait, no, wait. Actually, I don't know. Tell me.
No, you remember.
Is it the one with when we were in your car?
Nah, this is a different one.
Hit me, hit me. Violate.
So, I remember we were working a shift together, right? And then, you know, classic John, smitten with the ladies at the table.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no. I don't remember this, but you gotta tell me now. Oh yeah. I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. Yo, the clown lips. Yo, tell them from your perspective.
All right. All right, I gotta sit up for this one.
Oh my god.
So smitten up with the ladies, classic John, and John goes missing. Oh, John went home. All right, cool. John went home. Yeah, didn't say goodbye. Comes back, face covered, just covered in lipstick, covered. And then you were sitting at the table with them too, drinking. I mean, wait. First, actually, I think it was this was you were sitting with them before. I'm pretty sure you had to have what 7 drinks. You were gone.
Nah, not that many. No way.
Not that many.
I was just smacked off my ass.
Oh, okay. But yeah, after I saw you sitting at the table, then you came back in. I was like, my man, okay, I see you.
I'm sorry,
I
Mom.
see you.
Dude, let me tell you, bro. That woman was crazy. But, dude, literally, I didn't even know, bro. And fucking, I get home at like 3 a.m. and I look in the mirror and I'm like, did I go to clown school? Let me paint the picture for everybody. The reddest lipstick you've ever seen.
Ever.
Covered. It looked like I had allergic reaction from like eating peanuts or something, bro.
Oh yeah.
That was ridiculous.
It was it was a sight to see.
Dude, that was fucking hilarious. Oh my god. I can't even tell that story on here. Like, that's how fucked up that whole story is. That whole story was fucking ridiculous.
I remember you came in, you were just like, I fucked up.
Did I tell you about the glow stick?
The glow stick? No, I don't think so.
Dude, so before, like, we all, like, dipped for a minute.
Yeah.
Fucking, we're in the catering area. And whatever the party was, it was like, I'm not going to say it because it gives too much context, but it was a party for this, the girl who, like, was attending the party's, like, company or whatever.
Yeah.
And they had glow sticks all over the table, bro. And so we were alone for, like, 3 seconds, bro. She takes the entire glow stick, shoves it down her throat. You know what she says to me, bro?
What'd she say?
Just so you know, I have no gag reflex.
Yeah. I do remember that.
Dude, when I tell you that was one of the nastiest things I've ever seen in my life, I can't even tell you that I was turned on by that because it was off of a fucking sticky ass table. How do you know, bro? Yo, let's say whoever fucking cracked that glow stick could have scratched their asshole, bro.
Oh yeah.
And just went.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done. Party set up. And she literally shoved it down her throat, dude. That was fucking hilarious, bro.
Ma'am, you need Jesus. Straight up.
You know what the most fucked up part is?
What?
I'm actually mad religious, bro.
Yeah.
like low key, high key, low key.
No, high key, low key for sure.
Like, dude.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm a piece of shit.
No, I know you went home that night. Please, God, forgive me. It was just one night.
Oh my God, dude. God definitely was very disappointed on that one. But to the story that I actually thought you were gonna tell. Remember when we went out in your whip and we were ripping your pen?
Mm.
And Danielle walked by and she was like, and I was like, dude,
I forgot about that.
Dude.
I forgot about. We were just like,
we were like, fuck.
What do we?
I just remember turning to you being like, shit show just started or something. And then next
she
thing
didn't
you
say
know,
something to us though, right?
she didn't. But dude, we got inside and Mike.
Where have you guys been?
He got fucking pissed, dude. He looked at me. He was like, finish up your tables and get the fuck out. And I was like, oh my God. Dude, I was like, am I fired? And he was like, no, just get out. And I was like, okay. Finished up my tables. And then, bro, that was stress, bro.
That was.
We've had some great fucking times there, bro.
Remember that? We did this a few times, but I remember the last time when we went out to your car, and we probably sat in your car. I was still on the clock. You had clocked out for 2. It felt like 2 hours.
Oh,
and when you were just showing me a whole bunch of unreleased beats and songs and stuff,
yeah.
we were just vibing out.
Oh my God.
It was like it was literally in the parking lot, and we were just vibing like we were nowhere near work.
You named my truck.
Did I?
You named my truck, bro. You know what? You remember what you named it?
I don't.
The Stormtrooper.
The Stormtrooper.
You fucking named my truck, bro.
Stormtrooper. Yes.
She's in the shop right now, so. But, dude, you fucking named that joint,
I'm honored.
You should. I'm honored. I'm honored that you named that bit.
Never forget Big Blue, though. Big Blue, man.
That was still one of the coolest whips I've ever had.
Really?
Oh, my God. Dude, that thing was a tank.
She was a tank.
Dude, literally, it took me, like, all my fucking weight, and this is with, like, perfectly fine brakes to, like, stop that truck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would have to, like, push down and be like... That bitch was... that bitch was like a semi.
Oh, yeah.
What an insane world.
Nah, for real. Insane.
Oh, man. I just can't believe that. And now we're all done with PO, moving on to new chapters in our lives.
Can you believe that, though? Getting older.
PO is still one of the best jobs I've ever had.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
100%.
I mean, yeah, $9.75 an hour with tips? Not the best.
Nothing,
but, dude, the people, come on. You don't beat it. You can't beat it.
Bro, I still talk to some of my regular customers.
Really?
Still.
Wow. Okay.
Remember those two girls, Ange and Steph?
Yep.
I still talk to them on the regular.
Huh.
Yep. Great fucking girls, you know?
Great.
Yep.
Great girl. I remember I probably only saw them a handful of times, but every time they were amazing people.
100. I think they're coming to my fucking fight, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how much they support, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, literally, they were like the first people to like support my music.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when the band and I played shows at PO.
Yeah.
They would pull up.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Bro, they were my regular customers.
Exactly.
But nah, they weren't my regular customers. They were my friends.
Ex-
At least now they are. But it's like wild, bro.
Wild. I mean, yeah, you got the shitty customers. You got customers you don't really care for, but
Plenty.
I mean, the customers that really hit home and your coworkers. I mean, one person I'll never forget, Antonio. Or
Love Antonio. Uh-oh.
Mauricio.
Oh, man. Dude, we can't talk about Momo.
We can't. Love you, Momo.
Poor guy. Well, he did it to himself.
He did it to himself.
Don't talk to underage girls, guys.
Don't talk. Not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
You don't want a case.
No, you don't want a case. Oh, man. Yeah, that was ridiculous, bro.
Alex, bro. Alex was my fucking man.
Alex.
The big dishwasher. You remember Alex?
Yo, give me
remember
cherry
Alex.
Pepsi, man. Yo, he used to make him cherry Pepsi.
Oh yeah.
On the reg.
No, every day. Cherry Pepsi, cherry Sprite.
Holy fuck, dude. Wow.
Like there's people you'll never forget.
Oh my god.
And the job wasn't really that bad. I mean,
fun.
for the days I had 3 o'clock getting out, 3 o'clock in the morning.
That was rough at
But
times.
those days were lit. Like when you're there after close, just chilling. They still got the music playing sometimes. Man, nothing beats it. Going home, no one's on the road.
Dead ass though.
Nothing beats it, man.
Dude, I remember one night I was there. I wasn't even working. I just like stopped in for some reason. And it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. They were closing up. It was like a Friday night. It was still a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I was about to dip, and I was like, "Yo, see you later, McCarthy. Yo, see you later." I don't know who else was there.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, see you guys." Plug and Dev, and Corinne. And I was like, "Yo, I'll see you guys later." And I walked outside. All I hear is, bro, literally, like, you know the block right behind post office?
Yeah.
The house was just on fire.
On fire?
At 2 o'clock in the morning. Like at that point it was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
What the fuck?
Bro, it was just fucking burning down.
Jeez.
And dude, I step outside and I'm like,
that's probably wild to step outside to. Just what?
dude, it's like so different. Like,
I
you
was
see it
in
on
there for an
TV.
hour. Yeah.
You see it on TV and you're like,
Just like what we were talking about before. You see it on TV, and then when it actually happens, you're like, what?
way different.
Way different.
I heard like windows being smashed by like the firefighters and shit.
Jeez.
Like screaming and shit.
Oh, man.
And I was like, whoa, that was actually very real.
Yeah.
And I walked back in and I was like, oh, guys, you might want to come check this out.
There's a fire.
like literally though, it was just like, it was weak because like it was not weak, but what was weak was how like nonchalant everyone was about it. We all walked outside and Plugger was like, well, I guess that's that.
No, that's Plugger, right? It's Plugger.
That motherfucker. I love that guy. He was a terrible boss, but I do love him.
Yeah. Not my house. That's cool.
Yeah, that does sound like some shit he would say.
For sure.
Dude, one time, do you remember when the Kansas City Chiefs played the New England Patriots in the NFC or AFC Championship like 2 years ago?
I don't.
Dude.
I don't.
In the AFC Championship,
Yeah.
it was the coldest night of the year in New York. It was 4 degrees outside, all right? Wow. I still had Big Blue.
Big Blue.
Someone stole my coat.
Get out of here.
Someone went inside the mop closet, and maybe they mistook my coat for something else, or maybe they just jacked it. But on the coldest night of the year, someone jacked my fucking coat.
Fuck that. Dude, that's like, what? 100-meter walk to the car? That was probably the longest walk of your fucking life.
Dude, I was like, yo, Tommy, you mind if I borrow your jacket real quick? And you know that how huge he is, bro. He's like, sure. So I got, bro, I'm wearing his like Jets jacket.
like,
and dude, literally I'm just like sitting in Big Blue waiting for it to warm up after the game ended.
That's
for like 10 minutes. And he's like, can I have my coat back? I love, that was one of the best human beings I've ever met was Tommy.
No. For 1,000%. It's just so chill.
Santa Claus.
So chill. Exactly.
He literally did look like Santa Claus.
He literally did. He fit the part.
And then he lost mad weight.
Did he really?
Do you remember? You don't remember that?
No, I haven't seen him for a while.
This was before.
Really?
This is before the pandemic. Yeah, dude.
Huh.
He like he lost a significant amount of weight.
Wow.
He wasn't like skinny, but
still,
you could tell he got a lot healthier. And he was a lot happier as well.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I didn't pay that much attention to him.
I'm weak. He was just a great guy.
He was a great guy.
But Antonio though, that guy is hilarious.
Hilarious. Actually, I just lost a bet with him. I bet him that because Liverpool had won the Premier League a few years ago, and I bet him, oh yeah, if Liverpool wins again, you got to name your first son Noah, and I have to name my first son Antonio. So
that's a fire, Antonio Watral,
right?
I could see it.
Or I don't know if he wants me to do his real name.
What's his real name?
Arcidis.
I thought that was his last name.
No, it's his last name starts with a V.
Oh, facts. I'm bugging. Truth.
But long story short, lost that bet.
Weak.
Did you hear what happened to Elvis? Crazy, right?
Crazy world.
I remember I had little bits of service where I was, and I got the text from my mom. I was like, what?
McCarthy called me.
Did he really?
Yeah, it was like the morning after it happened. And he was like, yeah, dude, he fucking got shot and left on, what was it, Sunrise?
Sunrise, yeah.
God bless, man. That's insane.
Bless.
Poor Alonzo, too. It's his nephew.
I know, man.
What a world.
What a world. What a fucked world, man. Crazy.
Just shows you, bro. You know, like you and I, we live in relatively safe communities, bro. You know,
yeah.
I've had some, bro, one time, somebody fucking literally just like threw a brick through the back of my brother's fucking back window, bro.
What?
Yeah. It was,
you didn't have beef with anyone?
What's that?
You didn't have beef with anyone?
No, my brother's a cool guy. You know, he's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Someone just goes, tosses a fucking brick.
Oh, fuck this window.
Like that. Dude, I've gotten my car egged multiple times. Oh
Jeez.
my god, dude. I don't know if I could tell this story on for one of the reasons that I got my car egged. Oh. I really don't know if I could tell this story. I don't know who's gonna watch this.
Tell it.
So, it's bad.
It's bad.
So there was this one girl who was like interested in me.
Mm.
She was very bad at showing it though. And so I took her to the movies, and like she was just cold, bro. She's like, cold as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll give her another chance.
Mm.
So she invited me to a mutual friend's party.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, bet. I'll go. We went, we showed up, and, we're chilling. And so there was another girl at the party who I started to play beer pong with. And so she started to get very cozy whenever I would make a good shot. She'd get
Oh, John,
she'd get cozy.
Great shot. Okay.
Exactly. Bitch. She would get cozy. And so I was like, I guess that's what's happening.
I guess, hey, it's what God wants, right?
And so they were actually friends. But, you think that's bad? Dude, I'm fucking such a... I don't even know if I could tell this story, bro.
It gets worse.
Oh, it does get worse. So, all three of us went back to the girl who I originally went with's house to watch a movie.
No, John.
Yeah.
No.
I may or may not have hooked up with the other girl on the same couch.
On the same as the other girl was sitting there.
Unfortunately. And I do feel remorse. Yes, I'm very sorry to this individual.
Everybody makes mistakes, man. We've all been there.
And then next thing you know, on Halloween, which was like a few nights later, my car got empty.
Out of the blue.
Just out of nowhere. And I literally couldn't put a finger on it, too. That's the funny part. I was like, who could have done this?
How could they?
Yeah, I'm really not proud of that one. That was bad.
You really used to be out in these streets, man. Just
That was a piece of shit. I've definitely calmed down a lot. Like, it's funny, too, because, like, all these girls now, they have, like, a major misconception about me, because I'm such a cocky fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're all like, oh, you're trying to be a playboy.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to be this. You're trying to be that. And it's like, nah, actually, I'm trying to look for my true love. It's not true.
My soulmate.
Nah, yeah, but it's just like, yeah. I'm trying not to be a piece of shit.
Nah, I don't think you're a piece of shit.
No, I don't think I am either. But apparently someone else does.
That was in the past.
But what about you? Any eggings of your car for suspicious reasons?
No, actually, no.
Oh yeah?
I have been a piece of shit in my days, but never. I have gotten a poem written about me after I broke some girl's heart. I have gotten a song written about me after I broke someone's heart. But no, never
That's
any
fire.
eggs.
A song and a poem. What'd you do to what warranted a poem? First off, because that's like a song I can understand.
Yeah.
Like that's some Taylor Swift shit.
Yeah.
But a fucking poem, like bro.
Well, I don't know if they did this in your school, but my school we did poem in your pocket day.
It sounds fire, but just the way that you put it with the situation, I could see where this is going.
All right, so
Hit me.
I was hooking up with this girl for a little bit, and you know me, they wanted a bit more than just hook up.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, exactly. But I'm a player. I was a player. I'm not no player no more. So
Looking
I'm
for
doing
the
my
soulmate
thing.
now.
I'm like, ooh, baby, yes, I like you, whatever. The simp shit.
Oh no.
So she's starting to think we're having a thing going, and then out of the blue, I gotta get better. This is something I gotta get better at. But out of the blue, just ghosted her. So keep in mind, this girl goes to my school. You can't really ghost a girl who goes to your school.
You see her every day. Literally every day.
Every day.
Now what year of school with this? Like senior year, junior year?
I think sophomore year.
Bro, are you fucking stupid?
I'm stupid.
You had 3 years with this girl, bro.
But God bless. Now we are very good friends, me and her.
All right,
So
I'll take it.
Stuff worked out.
Good.
But I mean, she probably wouldn't like that I'm telling the story, but that's another.
When she
argument.
watches the podcast, she'll
exactly. She'll get the context. But yeah, so poem in your pocket day rolls around. This girl obviously still has some angry feelings towards me.
Damn.
And she decides to bring her own poem. Now this, we would go every English class. So whatever period you had English, you'd go down to the library. They had blankets set up, lights, whatever, and you go and read your poems and listen to other people. So I'm in this girl's English class.
Oh boy.
She goes up, and I forget everything about the poem, to be honest. It had some weird title, but I'm halfway through the poem. I'm like, could maybe this be about me? I'm like, man. And I didn't really get flamed, but everyone would be like, she wrote a poem about you.
Shit.
She wrote you see that poem?
Yo, you ever seen 21 Jump Street, bro?
I have.
Noah. Watral. He breaks them all the hearts. Breaks them, kills them, crucifies them, leaves you on red. Rather be dead, out of my head, in the sand. What a man. You're welcome.
That was beautiful slam poetry.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's weak, though, that you
Weak.
had a poem written about you.
Yes.
I was lucky that all the girls in my high school pretty much were revolted by me. Yeah. So I didn't have to deal with all the bullshit of ghosting
I'm
a
sure
girl
there
in
was
my
a
high
few
school.
girls who were hopping on
Nah.
the John train, the Matos train.
Yeah, thinking back,
Just
maybe.
thinking back, a few.
I definitely didn't pursue any of them. Dude, I was a fucking pussy in high school, bro.
Were you? I think I actually remember you telling me you were a bit of a pussy in high school.
Bro, vagina status. I swear to God. I mean, it was actually sad.
Why? Were you just kind of nerdy? Or
No, not even. I was just weird. I mean, I'm
shy?
still pretty weird. I'm not even shy either, you know. I was
Uh-huh.
always like a pretty fucking loud individual.
Yeah.
But I don't know. A lot of it was definitely in my head.
For real?
100%, you know. Like
That's a lot of high schoolers, though.
oh yeah, no, facts. It's nothing out of the ordinary, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's 100% a fact that but like, you know, I did it more to myself than others did it to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's my fault.
Yeah.
But because I was just like, you know, all up in my head and overthinking everything.
It translated to your actions. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And so it made what was not a reality a reality.
Yes. Yes.
But now, you know, I see people from high school and it's just like, what's up?
What's
Like,
up?
They're my
Exactly.
fucking people now, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I have nothing but love for all of them too.
Mm-hmm.
They're all pretty fire. Well, most of them, you know.
That's just how it works out. You get all past all that bullshit, all that drama, and it's just like, these guys are good guys, you know?
Oh, 100%. You know what? That's the thing, though, is that, like, there never really was any drama. I was just always a fucking loser. No, dead ass, though. You know, like, I was just always, like... It's weird, bro. Like, I never actually had, like, a cohesive friend group in high school.
Really?
Or, like, in any grade.
Huh.
Yeah, like,
That does not seem like you.
I know, right?
I feel like you're the one who bounces around different friend groups.
So that's exactly what it would be. And no one ever really, like, took me in. You know what I mean? Because I was always such, like, a fucking weird personality. You know what I mean? I was always, like, out there.
Yeah.
Always, like, in the clouds, you know?
They're like, we'll invite John, but just this one time.
It's facts, though, you know? And, like, yeah, it was just weird, you know? But, hey, you know, nowadays, I've definitely got a few solid groups, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy to say that I am no longer in my head about those, you know, those stupid, trivial things.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's a blessing in itself, you know?
Of course. I mean, I'm still in my head about stupid shit, but not as much as I used to. And it feels so freeing to not be tied down to those thoughts that you got, like, you know?
Well, I mean, you're a different person, bro. Like, completely now from the person that I met.
Oh,
the Noah that I met.
1,000%. 1,000%.
You know, like, at first, when I first met you, you know, like, you were always, like, a fun guy, but, like, I always figured you would just be, like, the town guy, you know,
Yeah.
like, the guy who stays. But, you really have grown a lot.
I appreciate that.
I am absolutely blown away, honestly, by the progress.
Thank you.
So, that's a fact.
No, I honestly thought the same. I mean, I didn't... Even a year ago, I was not in a good place. I was...
Really?
Nah.
Expand. What did it have to do with a certain female named after alcohol?
It did. So yeah, I mean it was a rough patch for sure.
100.
I mean, breakups never easy. Never easy.
Especially when you're like really invested in the person.
Yes. And then I mean, I'm that jealous type of motherfucker. It's like, oh, she's already getting with other people. She's already talking. She's over me. Whatever. So man, I just down a bad path. Drugs, drinking, not even like party. I was doing everything alone. You know, like
damn,
just blowing people off. Just in my own thoughts, man. I was literally causing myself more anxiety than I already had. And I mean, last year, probably like a year ago. What's today? The 30th?
Yeah.
A year ago.
Yes.
I want to say the 26th, because that's my birthday. So the 26th. I got kicked out of my house the 25th.
Wait, happy late birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Fuck, my bad.
No, you're chilling.
I feel bad now.
No, I don't feel bad.
And I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, it's all good. But yeah, I got kicked out of my house the day before my birthday, right? Kicked out. I go into the city. I'm in the city. I find a park bench to sleep on, right?
Whoa.
Bench. Yeah. Like, just crazy shit, man. I was not in a good place. So I got a bottle of some prescription pills, we'll say. And I pop a whole handful of them. Didn't think I was going to wake up the next morning. Woke up like lost. Like, where the fuck am I right now? Like, this is crazy. This was a year ago.
Wow.
A year ago. So I stay in the city probably 3 days. I took a lot of those pills. So I was feeling it for those whole 3 days, literally. Just straight, just fucked up. And then walking around. I had my bike, I think. I was like biking around like this. Just bumming it, man. I went to... I think I brought a little, what is it, duffel bag with like a shirt and stuff. I just walked around, biked around, whatever. I finally came home. Parents were tripping, friends were tripping. Everyone was like, "Where the fuck? What's happening?" It's like, I just need some space right now. I'm still trying to process it myself, because, I mean, it was like my brain couldn't even figure out what I just did, you know? So that's where I was like, man, I got to turn my life around. I can't be in this hole I was 19. I'm 19 right now. I can't be in this hole. This is the prime of my life, almost. So I'm like, got to get out of this. Quit doing pills. Started smoking weed a little bit less. Now I'm just on regular weed, not like carts. But man, I don't think I was fully like good literally till I took that trip. Once I came back, my mind is just so different, clear. I can focus. I don't have as much anxiety. Still I get it sometimes. I'm not thinking about my ex. I'm not thinking about what would have been. All these different situations. So, man, I definitely needed that. Sorry to make it so dark, everybody.
No. Actually, I really appreciate you telling me that, because that's way different from what I expected. That actually really hit. Wow, I didn't know it actually got that deep for you, bro.
No, I got bad.
Wow, but look at you now, though.
Look,
that honestly makes it more impressive.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Oh my God,
doesn't it?
Dude, that makes it about 25 times more impressive, because talk about a rock bottom. And that is a rock bottom.
Yeah.
And look at you now. Seriously, I mean, you've literally turned your life around, haven't you?
Yeah. 1,000%.
I didn't know it ever got that serious. Like, I knew that you did bars from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know it ever got to that level.
Yeah.
God fucking bless you, dude.
Thank you.
Wow.
I mean, yeah,
That's actually very inspirational.
Thank you. I mean, I hope, anyone dealing with stuff like that, it's...
That hit.
It's all in. It's a lot of it is in your head. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of it's physical and shit, but a lot of it, you just gotta anything that is keeping you down, is making you think about stuff that you shouldn't be thinking about, is just killing your energy.
100%.
You just gotta get away from it. You know.
Oh yeah.
Even if you don't gotta go to the DR like I did for 3 months, just do something different. I think everyone's scared of change, you know, but change is so good.
So
for people.
fucking important.
So important. And it's part of life, you know?
100%. No, if you're not changing, then you're just stagnant.
Yeah.
And you're doing the same thing over and over again.
Mhm.
You know, it's funny. It's something that, you know, I actually talk about a lot. Like, I don't know if you've seen any of the videos that I've made by myself.
Yeah. I like those.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to be making a lot more before my fight. This is actually the last podcast I'm making before my fight.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah, I just don't understand, you know, people who they have like the stable life, you know what I mean? They have the job that they're comfortable with, but they hate it.
Yeah.
They're making a decent salary, but you know, they'd much rather be making more doing something that they loved, or even making less doing something that they loved.
Yeah.
They go home at night, they're drinking a 6-pack, watching the game. They got kids
Probably
yelling
doing
in
a
the
bump
back.
of coke.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And it's
Wasting their life away.
yeah. And I mean that I'm pretty sure this is where you're going with it, but that is a big factor of a lot of these mental illnesses. Because
100.
when you're going to that same job day in, day out, and you're going home, you're dealing with kids' bad grades, kids going to the principal's office, messy house, no dinner, no whatever, literally whatever. And you just got to keep doing that over and over and over again. Where is the release, you know?
Dude, it's crazy, you know. I mean, that's why people are, you know, pumping themselves full of these fucking serotonin release drugs or whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck you. But sorry, just getting a call.
No, you're
But that's why people are just pumping themselves full of drugs. That's why people are just in their beds all day on social media, you know, because it honestly, I could understand why some guys love Dan Bilzerian and people like that.
Yeah.
Imagine looking at this guy who you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
He's got bitches on his lap. 20 bitches on his lap.
Just surround.
Huge house.
Huge house.
Private jet.
Yep.
Bongs. Bongs,
Boats.
bitches, beers, boats.
Cars, Bentleys,
Bentleys.
bongs, bitches,
Beer.
boats, Bentleys.
Yo, I gotta make a shirt out of that, bro. Bongs, bitches, beers, boats, and Bentleys. But seriously though, and I kind of understand why a guy would be laying in bed and looking at that, and that's their fucking
Yeah.
it's their release.
Yep. Yes. And it's you're seeing that. I mean, you were just talking. I'm seeing what Dan Bilzerian's picture. The next picture is Jake Paul. Next picture is Kylie Jenner. Next person is Lil Uzi. It's the whole timeline.
Spit. You're spitting. You're spitting facts.
But that's what it is, and it's like everyone's thinking. It's the same thought through. I'm pretty sure everyone's head. Is why isn't my life this good? When am I gonna be rich? When am I gonna have all this? And it just puts people in that hole, man. Like my life
100.
isn't as good as anyone else's life.
100%.
And
Well, you know what? That's why, you know, I'm 100% addicted to social media, and I will never ever try to downplay it.
Yep.
But the one area where I will say that I've got the upper hand on myself,
Mm-hmm.
not on anyone else, but the upper hand on myself, is that I don't follow anyone famous anymore.
Really?
Nope. I don't even follow my favorite MMA fighters, really. I follow
Wow.
maybe 2 MMA fighters, and it's actually funny because they're 2 of the most famous right now. It's Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor.
Huh.
But honestly, I'm probably going to unfollow Conor McGregor because I don't really like what he's doing now.
Yeah. Nice. He's turned it to too much of a
Very dark.
cocksucker.
Very dark shit.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No.
But I've chosen to unfollow like all these famous people, you know, because as you just outlined.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Good for you, man.
I still got a long way to go.
No, but that's a step. That is
It is a
definitely a step. And I mean, that's what you don't You don't run up the whole staircase at the same time, you know?
Facts.
Step by step.
No, I would consider myself like in my own little AA of like social media addicts anonymous, bro.
You need a sponsor?
Hit me, bro. Deadass, because you're doing a lot better than I know that you're like off the social media for the most part.
Oh, yeah, man.
How has your life changed?
Just, I mean, we could talk about social media, but we could also, I mean, I came home, I looked in my closet, and I was like, why the fuck do I have this much stuff? Like, so much shirts, shoes, pants, sweatshirt, whatever. Just so much stuff. And, like, before I left, I was ordering just bullshit off Amazon. Stuff I didn't even need, you know? It's like
Facts.
sweatshirts I don't need, whatever. And, man, I came back, and I was like, all this stuff, and like none of it actually makes me happy, you know? Like, yeah, I can wear my favorite shirt, my favorite shoes, whatever. It's not doing anything for me, you know? And it's the same with, I mean, yeah, I find myself late at night scrolling, liking, like, whatever. But, I mean, like how it used to be where I would, like, any break I got, let me check my Snapchat, let me check my Twitter, whatever. I mean, it's just, it feels weird to me. Because, I mean, like I said before, 3 months, no social media is a huge step away from, like, the life here.
Major. Dude, a day.
Yeah.
In this society.
Literally a day.
Is a huge step.
Yeah. And, it literally just feels weird to me. Like, I don't know if you have this on your phone, but they just released the iOS 15 beta. And okay. And they added this new mode where it's kind of like Do Not Disturb, but it's called Focus. And what they added is personal, sleep, and work. And I keep my phone on personal all the time. And the only things I have going through personal is my phone. So all I can get is phone calls. I don't get any messages, any Instagram updates, any Snapchat updates.
That's fire.
Nothing. And it, like, I don't mind. Before I was like, how come my phone isn't buzzing? Like, what's going on? How come I'm not getting any likes or whatever? But it's like, I feel like I don't really need it anymore.
Yeah, I'm trying to get myself to that place. It's like sad sometimes, you know, like I'll get like, you know, like I'll wake up in the morning with like 5 DMs and I'll be upset about that. I'm like, why isn't it 10?
Yeah.
You know, like, why aren't these people interacting with my content?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I'm also just flooding social media with shit.
Yeah.
Like with bullshit, you know, I'm posting stories, I'm posting pictures, and like, it's just kind of pointless, you know. I'm marketing myself, but am I marketing myself too much to the point where it's just annoying people?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're definitely not, like, marketing too much. Because I see people who, like, you have to tap through all, like, all their stories. It's like 40 pictures a day. I'm like, dude.
That's true.
Tone it down a bit.
But you know what? Any addiction is an addiction. And I will get over it.
Yep.
It's just going to take time.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? God, you know, I'm just so unbelievably proud of you. Like, just all this shit that you've been doing. Like, and especially with what you just told me, too. I mean, it takes a lot for anyone to even just talk about that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is literally the first time I ever talked about it.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
That's fucking massive. You know, it is weird, though, because, like, sometimes this shit really is like therapy in a way.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Like, I'll keep it a buck. Like, when I was in, like, 11th grade, I went to therapy.
Uh-huh.
And it was garbage.
Oh, yeah. No, I went to multiple therapists, and I was like, I hate this.
It never did anything.
Nope.
Well, you know, I have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, there's this, I don't remember what this, like, principle is called, but there's this, like, principle in psychology where the more you're told that your viewpoint is wrong,
yeah,
the more you try to rationalize it and believe it. So every single time I would go into the therapist's office, you know, I would be like, oh, I fucking hate myself. And she'd be like, oh, no, you're great. And just keep telling me, oh, you blah, 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 this, and that. And like, just telling things that were contrary to what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
and advice that was contrary
and
to what I
trying
wanted.
to change your mindset by telling you stuff, not by actually trying to change your mindset.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so the more that she said those things, the more I rejected it.
Yep.
And I was like, no, I'm a fucking asshole.
Like, I'm right. I know me better than you know me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, I only did it for like 3 months, and I was just like, this is fucking garbage. You know,
Mm-hmm.
It does nothing for me.
Wow, you lasted 3 months?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't even think I ever lasted more than like 2 weeks.
Well, I tried my best, you know, like that's one thing I do have to credit myself with is like, you know, like when I have a goal, I really try.
You try.
I try my absolute best.
I noticed that about you. Yep.
Thank you. But I really tried very, very hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I just hated it. It was pointless to me. You know, I didn't have a mental problem.
Yeah.
I don't have any mental illnesses. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not meant to be here.
Yeah.
I was just dissatisfied because I wasn't getting the attention that I wanted.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like that's with a lot of people.
100%.
It's
but there's, you know, like there's a lot of factors, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. What are we going to do, man? The brain is a tough little guy we got up here.
Oh, I will tell you what you can do is lose weight. That's
Okay.
number one. That's what I did. First thing I did. I mean, that was probably the big like start of my my journey to becoming a more stable person, I guess you would say. Plus, I was also 16, so I had like hormones fucking raging through my shit. But yeah, I was dating this girlfriend in like 10th grade who like she wasn't happy with herself.
Yeah.
So she like projected it onto me as well. And you know,
the toxicity.
Yeah, it was definitely a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
And so then I broke up with her. And it was like a 4-month relationship, so it was nothing. But
yeah.
I'm sure she's a great girl now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but back then I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
So I literally like just lost 65 pounds, bro.
Wow.
At my peak, I was 215 pounds.
For real.
I swear. I stepped on the scale one day, saw 215. I was like, that's
that
disgusting.
can't happen. Yeah.
So I just ate like watermelon all day, bro.
For real.
Like dead ass, bro.
Weight Watchers, get this guy on. He knows. Watermelon every day, all day.
I'm so dead. Nah, but then like the next year, bro, like, you know, I started to get more positive reinforcement for like my weight loss. Like people would always be asking me like, oh my God, how'd you lose weight?
Yeah.
And then I like got into this like relationship with this girl, and that was great. And then we broke up, and then I was just like, wow. Now I was the toxic one in the relationship.
Yeah.
And like, dude.
Doesn't that hit?
It hits.
It hits, man. When you realize that, you're like, wow, I gotta work on myself.
I will say you know, like your rock bottom was a lot deeper than mine, for
Yeah.
sure. And you know what, God bless you, man. You really came back from some adversity. But my rock bottom was like this girl who like I was just so invested in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like she kind of fell out of love with me and shit. And like she moved on a lot faster than I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, what can I do to prevent this from ever happening again?
Yep.
What can I do to become better? So that's how the fuck. You don't go to therapy.
Nah.
You know, unless you have like a verifiable mental illness.
Yeah.
But a lot of people's, you know, mental illnesses that they have today, like a lot of this looming anxiety and depression, I personally don't think, and I will stand by this no matter what. So you can try to cancel me, but I'm just spitting facts. I think a lot of people's, you know, mental illness, like their depression, anxiety, is just because they feel like they don't have control.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know.
Cancel me too if you want.
No, but that ass. Listen, man, go take an ice bath.
Oh, I've seen you've been doing that. How is that?
Tough.
Tough?
It's rough.
Yeah. No, I would assume. I hate cold water.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Well, I mean, I've been trying to, you know, slowly but surely do it. You know, like I've been taking cold showers for over a year now, every single morning, just about. Some days I definitely do. Like some days I'm just like, fuck, I want a hot shower.
Yeah.
Just like once every 2 months I'll be like, fuck, I'm just gonna fucking do it.
So what do you do it for? Skin? Because I know it's good for your skin, but you just do it.
I do it. So there's a few physical benefits, but honestly, I'll keep it a buck. It was never like that for me. It was all mental for me.
Huh.
I always wanted the edge. I always wanted to wake up every single morning and say, fuck you. I'm taking a cold shower. You are not.
And I think that's like what we were just talking about, the mental illnesses. It's a lot of it is discipline, too. You got to have that discipline to get up in the morning, take that cold shower, to whatever, to write in your journal, to meditate, literally anything.
Do you know Michael Chandler?
Michael, no, I don't.
He's an MMA fighter. Actually, he's another one who I follow on Instagram. But I follow him because he's actually a very inspirational guy. He just posted something the other day that said discipline is freedom.
Huh.
It's truth though, you know, like
it is.
People will be like, you know, oh, like when you restrict yourself on a diet, like you're not free. Well, yeah, you are.
Yeah. Cuz
you're giving yourself freedom to get that slice of pizza at the end of the month, you know?
Yep.
You're giving yourself freedom to live a healthy life.
Exactly. You're giving it can translate from physical to mental too. Because as soon as once you start feeling better physically, you're going to start feeling better mentally. It's common sense, you know? It's
100.
Once you start looking better, when people start complimenting you on how you look or how you dress or literally whatever, it's going to obviously boost your self-esteem.
100%.
And so it goes hand in hand. When you look better, you're going to feel better.
Well, that's why I get very worried about, you know, like this whole like fat acceptance movement thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's funny, dude. Actually, someone like last year, I did I did like in high school, I had a class that was about like specifically social issues.
Okay.
And I did a presentation. Uh-oh, that camera overheated. So I'll tell this story and then I'll turn it back on, and I'll probably turn the AC back on. It just makes a hum, so I try not to keep it on. But I made a presentation about how like the those like fat acceptance movements, like activists,
Yeah.
like they're really doing a lot more harm than good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, we want to make everyone feel good, don't hurt anyone's feelings.
but we have to be healthy.
But we have to be healthy. Exactly.
And when you are unhealthy, in reality, and people will always chalk this up to social standards and all this, and no, it's purely biological for survival. The reason why we like fit people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, girls love guys with broad shoulders and big arms and all this kind of stuff. It's because, you know, and this is biology, because they are protectors.
Yes.
And no matter how dominant a female wants to be, there will always be that underlying
That
psychological, biological, that you want to be protected.
Yes.
And at least in straight couples. I can't speak for gay couples or lesbian couples because I just don't know.
Yep, neither do I.
But in terms of straight couples, and then in a man, you know, you want to be the protector, obviously, but you also want someone who is going to reproduce the best children with you.
Yep.
So you want a girl with wide hips. They call them birthing hips for a reason.
Yes.
They want girls with large breasts because, you know, it's good milking for the child. Whole bunch of different aspects as to why we like fit women.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but like we're getting to a dangerous place where we're telling people who are genuinely unhealthy
that it's good.
That it's good. And in reality, you know, they're only harming themselves. And you're teaching people that it's okay to harm yourself and to like something that is going to cause them physical detriment.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Long-term.
Yeah.
Physical detriment.
No, 1,000%. I mean, it's like I was saying before, we don't want you to feel bad in your skin, in your body, but at the same time, I mean, it's kind of necessary to live. You got to be healthy. You got to eat good. You can't be sitting home all day doing nothing. You got to exercise. You got to work out. It's like, how do you say it? It's fundamental to your health.
Oh, it's necessary. It's 100% necessary. And it's scary, you know, because, you know, obviously I don't want fat people to get bullied.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to get fucking ripped on.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll keep it a buck, bro. When I was fat, I kind of needed that shit.
That extra motivation.
That push, for sure. You know, like now I don't really have that. You know, like now I have to find that push in other areas. You know, like sometimes I'll be on like there's this thing called the assault bike.
Okay, what's that? Like a.
So it's a bike that it's obviously self-propelled.
Yeah.
And it has arm things that move, and it moves along with your feet. So while you're pedaling, you're also pushing with your arms.
Yep.
But the front wheel is a giant fan.
Huh.
So you're pushing against the friction of the atmosphere, and like that. So that's like the difficulty, and it's a very tough workout.
Oh yeah.
Like, and what I do is I do sprints on it. So like, I've started to do something that actually one of my boys told me. It's 30 seconds of sprint and 30 seconds of like, they call it rest, but in reality you're just lowering your heart rate.
Okay.
And so sometimes, you know, to find the extra motivation, I'll just call myself a bitch. It's funny, but it's true.
That is awesome.
Come on, you bitch. No, but dead ass, I'm like, you fucking pussy.
Nah.
What, are you going to give up in the ring?
Yeah, because, I mean, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to give you that motivation, right?
100%. And if it can't be yourself, then who else is going to be? You know, like, let's say you're alone in an alleyway and you got 3 guys about to mug your ass.
Oh, yeah.
And you have nowhere to run. And you know, like, you know, like, let's say they don't have any weapons and I could probably beat the shit out of all of them if I really, really try.
Yeah.
Really try.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, if, you know, I can't get tired here.
Yeah.
There ain't no tired.
There
when
ain't
your
no
life's on the
tired,
line.
nah.
And so that's you know, like, that's how, when I don't have fat as a motivation, I got to treat myself. I got to call myself a big fat bitch.
That's great.
It is fucking
That's
hilarious.
great, man. Hey, at least you're able to do that though, you know?
Yeah. It's still tough, you know. Listen, I still have plenty of times where, like, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, fuck, I got to go to the gym today. And even though, like, it's funny because, like, the second I'm there, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
My boys are there. Some of my homegirls are there. Dude, my favorite coaches.
Yeah.
I love fucking seeing these people, bro, and I have no problem. I love training.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just, like, the fact that, like, you know, like, I overtrain and then I haven't slept well the night before, and I'm like, fuck, now I'm shot. And now I got to go exert all this energy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
Jeez.
Yeah. But, you know, this is a crucial step in my life, at least.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I was watching your video you put up yesterday. You said you don't want to take this as a career path,
No
right?
way.
You said you were only going to do 2 fights. But I mean, are you still going to train after that? Are you still going to be involved in the sport after?
100%. I'm
Okay.
obsessed.
Yeah.
I really do love this sport so much, man. It's changed my life for the better.
Oh yeah.
It honestly has made me the person that I am now.
For real.
For sure.
Not the music, not the content creation, not
Definitely an amalgamation of it, but, you know, I would always consider myself a hardworking person. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was always very driven, and whenever I had a goal, I always had to achieve it. Always.
Mm-hmm.
But I never had, like, the discipline.
okay.
I never had the confidence in myself. And, you know, when I started working out and I started seeing the results, and then there's also the physical aspect, you know, I believe that, you know, at least in myself, but for most males, that having some sort of physical edge on others, you know, like, if you're in a situation, you know that you're going to be fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, like,
I mean,
that's a
obviously,
big
I
mental
don't
thing.
have that.
You could.
I definitely could.
You
but
100% could.
Right now, I don't.
You know, it's funny, too, because, like, you got the body for it. You got the body for, like, striking.
I do, and
100%.
and
Jiu-jitsu.
jujitsu. Yep, for the
100%.
grappling.
Oh, you'd fucking murder a jiu-jitsu, bro.
I've been thinking about it. I have been thinking about it.
So, you know what? If you ever want to avoid that rock bottom again, I highly suggest.
Really?
Yes, because your life will enter a whole new level of discipline.
Oh yeah.
I mean, people always assume that, you know, like, these athletes are these, like, big meatheads who are, like, always angry, and it's the furthest from the truth, man. We're all super chill motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah.
we're just boys, bro. We're boys at the bar, fucking chilling out.
Yes.
We happen to just slug fists with each other.
On the off time, you slug the occasional fish. But
No, but and you know what? It just teaches you.
oh yeah.
It teaches you a whole new level of
I
discipline.
mean, I feel like especially mixed martial arts. Because, I
100%.
mean, I could play soccer, I could play lacrosse, hockey, whatever. But, I mean, I listen to Joe Rogan a lot, and he talks about it too. Just the discipline required for that level of physical exertion and abuse is insane.
It will change your life.
Yeah.
I for you, you know, with your body type and your athletic ability, I highly recommend.
Okay.
It like, I'm serious. I really do hope that you go and join a gym. You know, $190 a month for my gym is very hard to swing.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult to swing. But if you can make it, dude, I'd love to have you in my gym.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. No, I've definitely been thinking about it for a while now.
If not, there's plenty of other gyms. Plenty.
Uh-huh.
A plethora of other gyms that, you know, like, you're not going to be training with, like, you know, like, right now we have, like, at least like 4 or 5 professional fighters, and then another 2 are about to start going pro soon.
For real?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So, you know, like, if you want to train with professionals.
Yeah. You got to pay the price.
Yeah. It's worth it for me because I'm so obsessed with the sport. But, you know, if you just want to get into it, you just want to try it out, join any gym, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just get that work.
Yeah, just work your way up.
It will change your fucking life for the better.
I mean, I feel like you wouldn't be speaking about it at the extent that you are if it wasn't as incredible as you're making it sound.
It is. I mean, look, you know, like, you were talking about it before about how privileged we are to, like, you know, live in America and have all these different resources, you know, just at our fingertips. Oh, now that camera overheated. All good. I'll take care of that in a second. But yeah, man, I mean, we have the opportunity to physically push ourselves voluntarily.
Yeah.
In this society where we don't even have to.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
we could literally just be sitting all day eating McDonald's.
And exactly. But it's the choice, the discipline, just everything that goes into that is you can either make the turn at McDonald's or you can make the turn at the gym.
100%.
Where do you want to go?
And think about how much better you're going to feel. You know, I mean, you're going to feel like, because you've made the choice, you're going to feel like $1 million.
Yeah. I mean, granted, you might feel a little bit shitty after you leave the gym because your arms, but definitely not as shitty as you're going to feel when you leave McDonald's. I mean, it's different.
That is a fact. No, that is for sure a fact. When you just get done eating a fucking Big Mac meal with a large fry and a large Coke, you know, it sits.
It sits.
But when you just get off a workout and you eat a fucking chicken thigh, which is still flavorful because it's got the fat.
Yeah.
And some asparagus cooked with a little bit of salt, pepper, balsamic, you know.
I see you.
Bro.
I see you.
You're not getting the same high, obviously, because it's a fucking high to eat that shit. Because they pump, you know, their sauce is full of sugar, and even their lettuce has a lot of sugar in it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how that happens, but still.
It's McDonald's.
Exactly. So you're getting that high, but you know what? The endorphins that you get from working out, it almost compensates for that high.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've only went to the gym a handful of times. For whatever, weight room in high school sports, or just, I used to work out a little bit.
And you play soccer.
Yeah, exactly. But the high you get from exercising, running around, lifting, whatever, like, even playing hockey, just skating up and down the ice, man, it's fun.
It's a different world.
It's a different world, man.
I'm telling you, man, you, not only would you benefit, but your whole life would change.
Oh, yeah.
So I encourage you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but dude, it's just insane, you know, like, that one decision.
Oh, yeah. It'd change your life forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
I probably wouldn't even be doing this.
You don't think so?
No.
Really?
No way. I wouldn't have even pursued the music probably.
Wow. If it wasn't for MMA.
If it wasn't for MMA.
Kickboxing.
Yeah, I was pursuing it, like, with my band, you know, I was with the boys.
You mean like the solo music?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had the confidence in myself.
Wow.
No way.
That's pretty crazy to think that pretty much your whole brand, I want to say, is based off of your start at MMA. That's kind of fucking insane.
It's weird, you know, like, I've had these, like, this just big moments in my life, like these big pivotal moments that I can literally choose out of a hat. Yeah. And I could be like, you know what, that's the reason that this started and that started. You know, and I'm very fortunate for that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll always maintain, bro. My life has been a fucking movie, no cap.
Yeah.
No cap. It has been a movie.
Crazy. Man, you're just living life. That's great.
I'm very, very satisfied with what I got going on.
So what are your plans? Like, what
are my plans, man?
I mean,
Shit.
you got 3 different things going on right now. It's you.
Low key. Well, the music is definitely on hold for an extended period of time.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just not into it. You know, it's so much more fun to do this.
Okay.
So, you know, obviously, as you know, I just love talking to people.
Yeah.
part of the reason that I loved working at PO so much. But I love talking to people, and it's a lot easier to do than making a song.
Huh.
Making a song, it became a chore after a certain amount of time.
Really?
100%.
Wow. Okay.
It became a massive chore.
Huh.
And I was just getting like frustrated because every single day, same shit. I would sit down at my computer, come up with something pretty cool. You know, I would build on it, but then, you know, after a few days, I couldn't figure out the second half.
Huh.
So I'm like, fuck.
You just kind of lost that spark that you had.
100.
Wow.
And I could still make fire.
Yeah.
I could sit down at that computer right now and fucking hit a lick, bro.
Yeah.
But like, I just wouldn't enjoy it as much as I would enjoy doing this.
That sucks, man, because you really had a gift. I was really liking you. You just, I mean, I know this is going to sound cliche as fuck, but it didn't sound like anything that, like, anyone is listening to. You had a natural sound. You had a mix of, like, guitar. I don't even know what the backgrounds was, like, different beats and whatever. And it was like a fun vibe. You just
always.
It was just like summer. Roll down the windows, crank up the volume, and you could just be blasting. Man.
Listen, don't worry, it's not done yet.
Okay.
I will confirm that there will be more, but it's just the
you
timeline.
Heard it first.
Yep. No, you're goddamn right. But the timeline I can't confirm because I simply just I just love this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Joao Creations, bro. The shit is literally my life now.
I mean, and yeah, I see you're doing it. Like we just said, the solo videos, the blogs, or the vlogs. I mean, the podcasts. I mean, you could build off this to whatever.
Exactly. So if you really want to know the big goal would definitely be to grow this channel.
Okay.
Get the podcast pretty big.
Yeah.
But what I really want to be the biggest thing is my vlogs where I go out and I face my fears twice.
I like that. Thank you. That one you did skydiving was special.
That was fucking fun, bro.
You did it here on Long Island? No?
I went upstate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went like 2 hours 30 upstate.
Wow.
Nothing special. It was fucking awesome, though.
No, I want to go so bad, but
I'd recommend.
I'm scared.
Listen, bro. Like I was saying yesterday in that video, fear is our biggest motivator, man.
Exactly. Yep.
It's so true, though. You know, like, has anything worth it that we've ever done been, you know, a comfortable decision?
Mm-hmm.
You know? I don't know.
I mean, I just went to the DR for 3 months. Like, that's not comfortable for me at all, but...
You know, since you can relate, actually, it's funny. I wanted to bring up this point. You know, not many people who I've had on so far have, like, traveled outside the country.
Okay.
And, like, experienced this feeling, but... you know that feeling when you're in the airport?
Mm-hmm.
You've checked in on your own, you've done everything on your own, and now you're on the plane and you're about to leave, and it's just like that feeling of like, wow, an adventure is about to start.
Yup. Like I was literally sitting there in my seat thinking like, oh my God, like I'm going here for 3 months by myself. I spoke a little bit of Spanish, but my Spanish was whack.
How are you now?
I'm very good. I could understand more than I could speak, but it's very good.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm sitting there on the plane like, please don't take off. Like, I don't know if I want to do this, but at the same time, like, I know I want to do this, you know?
Did I have this, like, ritual when I get on planes that, like, I pop in my my music shits, you know, like, whatever I used to have. I had, like, the Beats fucking wireless. But I play the same song every time.
Really?
And it's because, have you ever seen The Secret Life of Walter Mitty?
I've not.
Fantastic fucking movie. But there's this scene, and it's one of the most impactful scenes I've ever seen in my life.
Really? So,
the premise of the movie is that the main character, who's Ben Stiller, he's looking for this photographer who he sent in a picture to this magazine. He works for Time magazine, and the picture that they wanted to use for the very last cover of Time magazine got lost.
Really? Huh.
And so this guy, Walter Mitty, he had to go and find the photographer wherever he was in the world to ask where the picture was, essentially.
Wow.
And so one of the first places he goes is Greenland, because that's like his most like recent mailing address or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So he takes a flight to Greenland, and then he's asking around. He's like, "Oh, like, do you know this guy? Like, do you know where he is?" And he's like, "Yeah, he was on this ship or whatever." And so he has to go out to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a helicopter that's about to fly mail or like a radio out there or some shit.
Huh.
And so the pilot is like wasted, all right? He's like, "Yeah, I'm about to fly parts out there right now." And he just coincidentally met him at the bar.
Wow.
And so he's like, "You can come if you want." And so Ben Stiller's like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah.
You know, like, because he didn't want to take the risk. Because he's always been a pussy his whole life.
Huh.
And so, out of nowhere, this girl who he has like a crush on, he imagines her playing this song called Space Oddity by David Bowie.
Okay.
This is ground control to Major
Oh,
Tom.
yeah. Okay, yep.
So the beginning of the song is like just the guitar. It's like,
Yeah.
ground control to Major Tom. And it's just like relaxed. And he's like, "I have to make this decision right now."
Yeah.
So he gets up from the bar stool. And then there's this part in the song like right before the big like drop, I guess you'd call it, where it's like boom, boom.
Yep.
So every single time when the plane's about to take off, because he jumps right into the fucking helicopter at the last second, I always listen to that song. And it's like, God damn it. The adventure's about to start!
Exactly.
It is time!
It's time to get going.
And it gets me so fucking ready.
That's awesome. That
was a very long story for something so small, but
it was good.
It hits. It just hits, and you just feel so ready to just enter the unknown.
Oh yeah.
Just hits.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I miss that feeling of getting on the plane and going to a new nation.
Have you not traveled in a while?
Not since 2019.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta get out.
Pandemic fucked me up. Well, dude, remember I was supposed to go to Portugal, bro.
Yeah. And that fell through.
Pandemic fucking ruined that shit. But it was a blessing, though.
Was it?
I would have been broke. Joao would not have been a thing.
Wow.
Well, it would have. Actually, it would have. I came up with the name, actually, while I was working at post office.
For real?
Yeah. And then I had McCarthy draw me some like logo designs.
Huh.
They were all pretty cool, but I don't think I used them.
Oh, okay.
But I still have them hanging on my bedroom wall.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
They were fire. But yeah, I would have gone over there with no music.
Jeez.
I would have gone over there with no money.
Yeah.
I would have just been fucked. All I would have had is my confidence, and that could have gotten me pretty far.
Yeah.
But it would not far enough.
I mean, everything happens for a reason, you know?
100%.
100%.
What's next for you?
What is next for me, man? I don't know. I know I want to go back to the DR soon. Sometime in between September and December. I'm trying to go back to lead a group project in February. But man, I really don't know. I don't really want to go back to school, but I do at the same time.
Listen, if your mind is not there, you're not going to benefit.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
Dropping out of school was the best decision I've ever made.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll
I mean, you told me
maintain
that all the time, yeah.
Listen, you're a bright, young, good-looking guy,
Thank you.
and you're just starting now to understand that you have the potential to do these crazy things.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Take it and run with it.
Yeah.
Sincerely, take it and run with it.
Oh, of course.
Because with just a little bit of confidence and just a little bit of skill, the world is yours.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It makes my heart beat every time I even think about it. I'm just like, the world is yours.
The world, it really is, man. It really is.
So I would recommend, from an outside perspective, you're not going to be happy in school, so don't bother.
That's kind of where I'm leaning towards right now.
Do your thing. Chase your dreams. I'm telling you, man, chase your dreams. We have the opportunity right now.
That's what I'm saying. And the also thing, like, I'm in my prime, right? I'm young. Right? You can finish school whenever you really feel like it. You know, you can't be 20 whenever you really feel like it.
No,
you know?
You cannot.
So,
It is your time.
it is my time.
Seriously. You know, and I've got a lot of faith in you, bro.
I appreciate that. I
Of course.
appreciate that.
I only spit facts, bro.
You really do.
But yeah, so I recommend that you either do go to the DR and maybe you find some sort of niche there that you really like to do. You know, like, is there something that you like a specific thing that you like to do? Something that you're very, very, very passionate about.
I guess honestly just helping people. Honestly, just like getting thank yous, getting smiles, getting handshakes, whatever, for like something I did, whatever I helped you out with. That's honestly what I want to do. Helping kids is a big thing. I mean, I don't really like kids that much, but I'm good with kids.
I guess
so.
Well, you know what, man? Maybe you should take a position in this organization rather than an internship.
I would like to. I'm trying to push them a little bit. It's still kind of a small organization, but I'm trying to push my way in.
No, you should do it because, you know, I had the opportunity to become a travel guide.
Really?
Yeah. I took a tour trip actually, like 2019, and the people like the leaders of the tour,
Mm-hmm.
they loved me, bro. Like they were fucking like weak because I
Yeah.
was always just like off on my own. Like when I was in London, bro, I bought a skateboard and literally just skated the entire city.
That's awesome.
And I don't know, I just loved the whole traveling thing, and they were like, yo, like hit us up if you ever want to fucking like do this.
Yeah.
I was like, man, maybe.
Uh-huh.
And although now with, you know, hindsight being 2020 and the year 2020,
Mm-hmm.
all the craziness that happened, thank God I didn't take the opportunity.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
I would have been fucked.
You would have been fucked.
But honestly, if none of that happened, I think I would have really enjoyed that job.
Uh-huh.
So take this opportunity, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think you really should, because you can go very
I'm
far
really
with it.
trying. I mean, that's really something I would like to do. So.
If I have to offer you any closing advice, it would be show them every single time that you talk to them that you want to help benefit not only the company, but the people there as well.
Yep.
You know, show them that it's not about you, you know, always. Because, you know, it's the same thing with this.
Yeah.
It ain't me.
Uh-huh.
I'm just the guy who puts on the camera.
Yeah.
It's all about the people on my Instagram who like my pictures and follow my content, and the people who are subscribed to me on YouTube, and the eventual subscribers, you know.
Oh yeah.
I'm just the one who makes the shit.
Exactly. You're just putting it out there for everyone else.
They're the ones who matter.
Yeah.
So that would be my closing advice.
I like that.
No, Watral, I appreciate you coming on, my man.
Hey, I appreciate you having me here, man.
It has truly been a pleasure. And
has been
thank you
my
for spilling a lot of them details today.
Of course, man. Thanks for having me. Thanks for
course.
letting me share my story.
Any fucking time, seriously. And we better have you back.
Of course.
You're the
I
man.
will be back.
Goddamn right. No, Watral, thank you.
My man.
Goddamn.
That was awesome, man.
That was
fun.